Hello everyone, my name is IronNancy. Sorry if I'm talking quiet. It's early in the morning and my voice isn't what it needs to be right now. And I wanted to do more like an in-depth review of Star Wars The Last Jedi, but now unfortunately I wasn't able to do it yesterday and I don't have a lot of time and my schedule won't really fit in a more in-depth review of Star Wars The Last Jedi. And sorry if there's any background noise here. I'm filming in a different place because there's noise there now too. So I'm just going to have to do this quick review. It's going to be a complete spoiler review. It's only going to last a few minutes, but it's just going to talk about my thoughts, or rather, I'm just going to talk about my thoughts about Star Wars The Last Jedi. I'm sorry if this video is all over the place as well. Again, I don't have a lot of time. I just need to get this video out. So, I'm just going to start off by saying this. In Star Wars The Last Jedi, I had this whole, line planned, and it's in trying to be different, it unintentionally felt the same. And I say that because Star Wars The Last Jedi was trying to be different. You could see that it was trying to be different. It was trying to get rid of all the old ties to the original trilogy because it didn't want to be linked to that. And you could tell that they were trying to be different because they wanted to be their own trilogy. They wanted to be Star Wars but separated from anything Star Wars. And you could feel that in the answers that they were giving to all the questions. Like, The Force Awakens, in my opinion, is like an 8, 9 out of 10 movie. Just because of how amazing and awesome and nostalgic and coherent and all the questions that it set up for this trilogy to answer in these next two movies. But The Last Jedi just completely undoes everything that The Force Awakens sets up. And that's why I don't really like this movie. I mean, is it a bad movie? No. Is it a spectacular movie? No. Does it do some things well? Does it have some awesome moments and a few bad moments? Yes. But, I mean, another thing is that it takes, I'm stumbling all over my words. In the first hour and a half of the film, it's setting up like this theme that we need to get rid of labels. Like, the Sith, the Jedi, the First Order, the Resistance, the Rebels, the Empire. We need to get rid of all the labels, and there's only us and the universe. And then in the last hour of the film, it's like, oh no, we need the Jedi, we need the Sith, we need the Resistance, we need the First Order. So the first hour and a half of the movie didn't even make sense to me. I was like, what is the point of this? Why am I watching this? This doesn't make any sense. What is happening? And then, I mean, it's just stuff like that, man. Stuff like that happens throughout the entirety of the film. We get all of the, as I said before, all of the questions that were set up in The Force Awakens, like who are Rey's parents? What is Snoke? Is Kylo Ren going to turn to the good side? Is Rey going to turn to the dark side? It's just, as I said before, in trying to be different, it unintentionally felt the same. Rey is the new Luke Skywalker. Kylo Ren is the new Darth Vader. Snoke's dead. Okay, so we don't get a question of whether we don't get an answer of whether he's Darth Plagueis, if he's anybody. How old is he? What has he been doing? How did he become the leader of the First Order? We don't get any of those questions answered. And then, Kylo Ren, is he going to turn to the dark side? I mean, is he going to turn to the light side? What is he going to do? Oh no, he's going to be the leader of the First Order. Oh, who are Rey's parents? Oh, they're nobodies. I mean, that was one of the biggest things set up in The Force Awakens. It was, who are Rey's parents? Because she was drawn to the lightsaber. She had all this, all that. Everything was so mysterious around her. Why was she so in tune with the Force? And they were just nobodies. And the reason why she was so powerful is because Luke shut himself off from the Force, so the Force needed a really powerful Jedi to now be in tune with the Force, because there must always be, where there's light, there must be dark, and where there's dark, there must be light. So, oh my gosh. Overall, I give this movie like a 7.5 out of 10. If I was in a really bad mood, if I was in a really bad mood, I would have given it like a 6.5, maybe a 6 out of 10. But that's like really, really trying to destroy this film. And another thing, there's one subplot that makes absolutely no sense, or not no sense, but doesn't feel like Star Wars. So Finn and Rose go down to this like scummy, high political, everyone rich, but they feed off the poor planet, and it really doesn't feel like Star Wars at this moment. It feels like something out of like Star Trek or another sci-fi movie, but not Star Wars. It felt so different and didn't really need to be there. We wasted a lot of time in the film. The movie's 2.5 hours long, and a decent portion of the film is spent there. And I feel like we didn't need to be there like at all. But those are really just all my thoughts. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and peace out.